Hello, hello. Welcome to the newest episode of the Backerboard Blitz. We're going to jump into the back issue bin in a second, and we'll see what we can find, and we'll draw what you ask of us. How cool is that? Just gonna find some fun music to play in the background here. And we'll get going. Your comments kind of run how this goes. I'll get this commission out of the way that I was working on earlier. Got a couple of backer boards from the last episode. Got my water right here. And I've got my Sharpies, my weapons of choice. So let's take a look, and we'll go into the back issue bin. And oh wow, okay, this is pretty cool. It's the first issue of Incoming. This has like everybody in it. This is a $10 comic, folks. A myriad of artists and characters in this book. So it's your call. It looks like Jason's watching. Thanks for tuning in, Jason. I hope you got your package. You'd love to see a Barry Allen Flash. Ooh, that doesn't fall with this, but let's see what we can dig up here. Let's see if we can find like a Justice League or something like that. Let's see what we can find back here. I've got an Aquaman, Action Comics. I've got a Batman annual, a Swamp Thing. The Swamp Thing is no joke either. Let's see. You know what? We could put it in this. Let's see. We've got a couple of DC books we can put it in with. Did you get your package yet, Jason? It was chock full of stuff. So we'll put this Incoming book off to the side for now. But I do want to do something out of that. So we've got an Aquaman or an Action Comics. This Aquaman, written by Jeff Parker, illustrated by one of my favorite artists, Paul Pelletier. Actually, both of these books have a couple of my faves on there. And then we look over here at this Action Comics by John Byrne and Dick Come on now, Giordano. Definitely a Byrne fan too. You know, I was able to pick up during a fire sale. I was able to get one of the Fantastic Four omnibus books. Man, that was awesome. Ooh, Dark Side. Oh, I'm glad you got it. Good. Orion, I've never drawn him. That'd be cool. Is he in here? Did we see him? That is him right there, right? Yeah, I could draw him. Yeah, Orion. That's a character I have no experience with whatsoever. How fun is that? And it's this guy in red, right? With all this equipment on here. All right, let me get a backer board. I'm looking through the stack here. There's quite a few little surprises in there. Hey Don, hey Mark, how are you? Alright, so I'm going to slide... I'll move over the Beast here from last episode, and I'll get rid of this Aquaman book for now. And Daredevil. Hello! So I'm going to draw Orion here. I've never drawn this guy. Looks like that's him right on the cover. Okay. Very cool. So our first Backerboard Blitz assignment. Very, very cool. And Jason, I don't know if you saw him or if you already knew, like, immediately, like, what was going on with this book. Looking to see if there's any more reference pictures. Doesn't look like... Oh, yeah. It looks like he's headgear. He's got the headgear and stuff. And that looks like a pretty decent shot of him, too. Man, it just screams Kirby goodness, doesn't it? Alright, let's get cracking here. I don't want to screw up that helmet, though. So, what we'll do is we'll draw the chunky part first. And his nose is exposed. It was funny, I was at the kids' school today, and hey, oh Mitch, how are you, man? Good to see your name pop up. Just like any of you, I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. I guess the beginning of the episode, I should probably talk about it. The way this works, the Backerboard Blitz, it's $5. It's the starting bid for the Backerboard, and it comes with the free comic that the character is featured in. You can bid. You can actually bid and move the in $5 increments, move the price up. And you can actually do that through freelunchstudios.com or freelunchcomics.com. You can actually pay through the PayPal account. And it's fun. We do this every week. I think we tend to do like, 3 or 4 per episode. And it's great. Jason's won quite a few of them. And I try to grab from different companies, so we have like a nice diversity of selection, and it's fun. So he's got like metal, like Thor wings kicking out of here, huh? And they lock right down to that metal mask, and it looks like there's a metal pattern on there. I think we're welcoming people from the virtual comic show, the Brass City Virtual Con today. So if you're tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. The other important thing is the bidding window is open for 2 hours from the start of the show. So the bidding on these backer boards will go till 4 o'clock. And on deck, just want to remind you, we've got a heavy hitter here. We've got incoming number 1. This is a $10 comic book. It's heavy. This is going to cost me a lot to send it. But we're going to put this up on the shelf here, and we're going to draw a character out of there too. So, you're catching up on your comic reading? Very good. I've been reading a little bit. It's usually at night, and it just knocks me out, you know? And his suit. Alright, so we'll get a little bit of his shoulders in there. And then he's got like the metal wrapped around here. And then he's got a band coming down here. He's got some sort of little device here. And this comes over. And then we'll have those big circles over here. And here's the front of his chest. He's got some arcing support thingamabob right there that we're just going to leave room for because I got to really study up on this guy. Nova would be cool from incoming. Yeah? All right, well, maybe we'll do that next. I think my computer just went to sleep. Let's see. We'll have this strap come down. It's going to connect here. And then, you know what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of a drop shadow under his chin here. I want to do something here, but we're going to hold off for now. And his head is tipped down a little bit, so we'll honor that with a little bit of a drop shadow here. Just going to let you know we're still going to be doing the Monday Night Jam tonight. We'll start at 6 o'clock. And basically, anybody can tune in, but if you want to be part of the conversation, I'll get you we'll get you into the Facebook Messenger. We can have a nice conference call. You can talk about some of the fun things that we talk about during the Monday Night Jam. It's just a $5 donation to get you involved in the conversation and draw. And I'm excited for tonight. I'm going to let some of my control go and give the power to the participants, which will be very, very fun. So these are metal here, so we don't want to... We're not going to put any muscle structure on that stuff. I want to take a closer look and see what's going on. So this is the reference that I'm using to draw the character. We'll jump in a little deeper here and look around a little bit more and see what we can find to help. So he's got some gear on here, and it's hard to tell like how that and then he's got nothing. So we're going to keep the happy medium. He's going to keep those... What the heck is he using here? Maybe we'll put up the internet here and see if we can get another take of his costume. Let's see here. Good stumper today, Jason. You got me working. Yeah, he's got... It looks like it's part of his costume. That's cool. All right. Fun. All right, so that this band leads to... So I'm going to draw shapes in order as they appear in space. So whatever this gadget is here on the front of him. And then there's these tubes that kind of lock down here. So everything kind of connects. So I guess it's good that we went online and looked, because otherwise I would have been in deep trouble here. We could have that tube just kind of show from there. And then we'll shade this. We're guessing that it's metal. And I'm going to cut this off and have that come down. And then we'll draw his chest ending, like right around there. Back of that tube, and then there's like a box thing over here. There's a lot going on, whatever that almost looks like, some sort of sled or something. We'll shade over here a little bit. Put a little bit of texture so we can separate. And we can put a drop shadow in here too, that'll help. That'll help. And here's his shoulder. And you know what we can do? Yeah, it's like a riding jetpack. It's very cool looking. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen anything like this. And then we'll do something fun back here. We're using the big boy, the big marker. I'll be crying in a little bit. But if you tune into earlier episodes, you'll know that I like to put in a nice dark in the background to kind of pop the character forward. I was working on a commission earlier today. And if you're looking for something a little bit more invested, not like a quick 5 or 10 minute sketch, I am open for commissions. I think we have price lists posted at my Facebook page, but I can share them again later. See how much that jumps? Isn't that cool? Looks like we're coming to a close on our first backer board. And we'll visit some others that we have kicking around here too. But I can't just leave it like that. I've got to hit it with a little bit of a gradient. So what I like to do is put these little cross hatches in here that'll allow us to travel back to white. And then we'll put an isolated one here. There we go. We'll give a little signature. There's our first one of the day. So we'll make sure that we put this with Action Comics number 586. Oh, isn't that great to read a number like that? It means there's something really behind it, you know? Number 586. All right, where's that bag? Here we go. So, this is up for bid. Starts at $5. Put it right in with the comic that it came with. What a steal, right? $5. You get the comic. You get some original art. So that'll be up till 4 o'clock today. And ones that we still have kicking around, we still have Daredevil here, which I could probably sign. I'll sign it right here. So we still have, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. So we still have Daredevil, and we've got Beast from last week, too, that we can turn over. So I want to hold off on Incoming. That could be our main event. That'll be for you guys for sticking out through the whole episode. I should beg. This is the, if we're revisiting old issues, this is the issue of Daredevil. It's another, we were talking about heavy books. Awesome monster truck ad on the back of that book. On the back of the Action Comics thing. Yep, Bigfoot. The celebrity of monster trucks, right? Alright, and then we've got this, and I can put this in its bag, too. So it's the Fall of the Mutants tie-in, and it's another, extra page beastie book. We'll put that in there. And starting bid on that will go for $5 too. Alright. So. We're going to go run to the bin. Incoming will be last. That'll be our main event. So let's go take a look. Oh, let's see. I'd like to do something from a different company. We've got a Guardians of the Galaxy Team Up #1. And what's great about this, oh my god, there's tons of heroes on the cover. Jason just said Conan. Dude, you may have just trumped this thing. If you want me to do Conan, I'll do it. I'll show you what's in the bin. I just saw it. There's always going to be Conans in the bin. But if you're going to say that, you know what I have in here? Conan #1 from Dark Horse Comics. Oh! Dude, you just made me very happy. Alright, bye, Guardians. We're not going to worry about that right now. Alright, let's talk about how fantastic this book is. If you're not familiar, Kurt Busiek did the writing chores on this. Carrie Nord, right? Carrie Nord. I can't get too excited. I don't want to say anything bad. This is such brilliant artwork. Oh my god. Like, I'm a fan of the different forums that talk about Conan all the time. And whenever things get intense, the people who run the sites, they use this for people who get kicked out of the group. They're like, oh, you didn't follow the group guidelines. And they'll put that picture up. It means that somebody got booted. I love it. This is such a good book. This is an Eisner award-winning series. This is the first issue. This is the first issue of this series. Yeah, you want it? I want to do it. Look at how good this artwork is. Not the ads. The ads look great too, but it's penciled and then digitally colored. This stuff is fantastic. Fantastic. Not for the kiddies. Joe Lisner cover. They put out a ton of variants for this too, but #1 of Conan from Dark Horse Comics. We need a Conan with a crown and a sword and somewhere. My man, you are speaking my language. Here we go. Got my backboard right here. So you want the king, huh? You want the Conan the king? Like the Tomas Giorello stuff. Let's see. Like, that's such a... Oh, man. Alright, we'll get him all bearded up. We'll make him the king. We'll make him a little older. It'll be great. Put a crown on his head. I love it. I love it. Jason, did you ever read the King Conan books from Dark Horse? because they were brilliantly done. And I saw Andrew Robinson just... Oh, you can hear my kids downstairs. Andrew Robinson just did a great... piece. I don't know for what purpose, but... Alright. I'm going to do this right. I'm going to just pencil in lightly a spot where his head will be, and I want to draw, a decent looking crown. And then we'll have his beard come down, and I will put, I don't know, I'm trying to think. We can have his hand up here, almost like the board is the window. King Cole. Oh, the what if, or are you talking about from the Savage Sword story? Because there's been a couple of stories where they've overlapped a little bit. Put some age on him here. Still keep the hair. That crown's gonna wrap around like so. I'm excited for the treatment that Marvel has planned, where Jason Aaron and Mahmoud are going to come back to do a run on Conan the King. So I'm super excited. Yeah, the one where they're fighting each other. That's a what if, I believe, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm trying to think of what it is, because it's like a bluish hue, isn't it? All right, backer board Blitz. Conan #1, drawing him as king. It's a good day. It's a good day. Get his mustache coming down a little bit. And we're going to put a drop shadow under that crown. Just to sell it a little bit, Lower lip. Put that cheekbone in, and we're going to have the hair cascade down. I do have a couple fine tip Sharpies, that's good. We'll have his hair come through here. His hair come down here. Thanks for the share, Chris. I appreciate that. We'll put a couple scars on his face here. It's funny, I got excited for Guardians of the Galaxy. I liked the Gerald Zaffino, right? I loved his treatment of Conan the King in the newest Conan the Barbarian series. That was really cool. He's got a very sketchy style, but man, it's really sharp. It's really sharp. Move my keyboard out of the way here. Let's get the big boy. Not for the detail, but for his hair. Get a little bit of ink going. And we can go really dark on this side. And we'll leave the highlight over on that side. We'll leave that clean. We'll go dark here, and then we'll gradient out, and then we'll put the hair back. And I kind of want to put him in like his, some kind of armor or something. Maybe we'll put the line of Aquilonia there, and then his cape will flow from here. Can't do that. Can't use that for everything. We could shade a little bit on this side of his face and on his nose. What a special treat, I'm going to tell you. And I'm not going to lie, like there was only one Conan book in the bin. But what a treat to be able to draw this today. I think I'm going to go bold here too. And we'll come out of that. And then we'll put, the jagged cloak. We'll stop it there. And you know what we can put on here? Maybe some chainmail. That'd be pretty awesome. Hey Marvel, if you're watching, I'd love to be your guy, just for one, maybe a one shot. I'll tell you, my influences are Eric Larson, and maybe a little bit of it, like Humberto Ramos. If you ever need a guy a little bit cartoony, well, maybe I could be your guy. I guess you would put that on my bucket list, to be able to do one issue of Conan in some way. I'm not putting that hand in there. Need to load up on Conan cheapies. Yeah, you do. Oh, come see me, man. I'll hook you up. I will hook you up. That's right. Our light source is over there, so I don't want to shade too much of that chainmail stuff. And Marvel's starting to reprint that Dark Horse stuff now too. And then that French stuff is actually coming into the country now, which is awesome. I still have to pick up my second issue of the new series from Ablaze. Oh. Yeah, I like that. All right, our drop shadow, because everything's kind of pushing this way, we're going to go right over here, right? And I'm going to leave a little bit of a halo here. Maybe we'll put a little bit of a sparkle on his crown. The heavy crown that sits upon his furrowed brow. That'd be so cool. I don't think that's how it works though, Jason, but that would be so cool. Just as a backup guy, you know? Put me on a crappy annual or something. I'll make it right, man. I'll do it right. I'll try to make the people happy. Oh, look how... Oh, I don't want to get too excited, but I don't want to... Just remember, you're going to get Conan #1 with this. Yo! All right, I got to sign it. I'm going to keep doing a little bit more chainmail, and then I'll kind of go into darkness here. Suggest a highlight here, a little bit of texture here. Yo! I'm going to do it really small right here. Woo! Conan the King. With the old beardy magicalness, and it's going to come with Conan #1. I can't even right now. Somebody's going to get that. Starting bid, $5. Bidding will be open till 2 o'clock. Sorry for the shaky camera. That's a winner right there. Woo! Getting the comic, putting it in the bag. You know what, Mark? You know why it's a little bit over for the Backerboard Blitz? Because it's Conan, man. It's because it's Conan. You know what I'm saying? It is a bit over for the Blitz. Deservedly so. You know, you get me to do Conan for the Backerboard Blitz, I'll tell you what, they're all going to be like that. They're all going to be like that. So, on the bidding block, we've got Conan the King. We've got Daredevil. We've got Orion. And we still have the Beast, which is going to come with an X-Men comic, which I can't see right now. I'm going to put this Conan trade paperback away. Woo! Woo! Okay. Let's see. We've been going for 40 minutes. Let's do one more. Is it the main event? I think it is. I think it's time for the main event. So, as much as I thought that was the main event, we're going to move these aside. These are going to be up until 4 o'clock. And I'll post this on YouTube as well. It'll take a little bit, but I will post on YouTube. Here's our main event. Incoming #1. This thing has got everybody. So we open it up. There's some guy I don't even know. Elektra, Daredevil again. We've got Jessica Jones, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Cap, Ghost Rider in space. I see Thor looking like he walked off the set of the movie. We got a bunch of Atlantean bad guys. A couple of new warriors in here. Nova, like Jason just said earlier at the beginning of the show. Shang-Chi. The Hulkling guy. Not like full-grown Hulk, but the champions, the kid superheroes. Miss Marvel. Is that Doc Savage, right? That's his name. Who else do we have? There's a shot of the Hulk, so that must be Bruce Banner, right? A couple of demons. Oh, the planet Fallow. I don't even know what that is about. Looks like somebody aping Greg Capullo's style on the artwork. There's Miles Morales Spider-Man. There's Peter Parker Spider-Man. There's more Hulkling. Who did the artwork over here? Mr. Sinister, Longshot, Reed Richards, Sue Richards, Herbie the Robot, Iron Man. Oh my gosh. Jane Foster. There's a scroll in here. Who the heck is that? I like that they interspersed like Humberto Ramos' work in here every once in a while. Bunch of scrolls. And this is the lead into Empire, I guess. So, what do we need to do here? Incoming number 1. I'll go get a backer board. But we need to make a decision here. Who are we going to draw from this book? Oh, and I'll dig this up too. Also still available. We have a reprint of Thanos' first appearance in Iron Man. And there he is. That lovely chin of his. So we'll put that on the stack too. Starting bid $5. And each backer board comes with the issue. So $10 book here. This episode was chock full of really cool things. The fact that we got Conan number 1 here. We've got a Fall of the Mutant story here with extra pages. And now we main event with incoming number 1. What's it going to be, folks? What is it going to be? Jessica Jones. My man. Oh, wait. We got Mr. Sinister or Jessica Jones. You guys are commenting at like the same second. Ooh. Let's get somebody to break the tie. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? We need somebody else to chime in and tell me what to do here. The Kristen Ritter version. Yeah, that's cool. I dig that. I would rock the hell out of that. Jason, what do you say? Should we do Jessica Jones? Are you into that? Or Mr. Sinister? We gotta break this tie. Somebody's gotta chime in and break this tie. Who's it gonna be? Or give me the starting bid first. Starting bid will control the fate of this job. Starting bid will control the fate of this job. Jason, did you find that little secret surprise I threw in that bag with your delivery? I have not drawn a lady yet today. It's true. I have not. But you, my friend, are still in a tie. As much as I would love to. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Mark? Wow, all right. Mr. Sinister. Well, here we go. Do you want the beardy version? Yeah, he wins. Yeah, he does win. You know what I liked? Remember when Stephen Amell was working with the WWE, and he went up against Cody Rhodes, and Cody was basically dressed up as Mr. Sinister, which I thought was really, really cool. And he was playing Stardust. That was it. Now in here, it looks like It looks like he's got like a, yeah, he's got like a Fu Manchu, not a Fu Manchu, but he's got a very sharp beard thing going on. Very sharp. We're going to get that beard line taken care of first. Ah, thank you, Jason. So you did find that little gift. Good. Yeah, I like putting little surprises in there for my friends. You know, if you become repeat viewers, repeat bidders, I will always throw some little free gift in there. I'm gonna make them smile just a little bit. Put some teeth in there. No pupils though. And he's so enshrouded in darkness. It's crazy. This is going to look cool. I've got a cool idea for this. Hi, Abby. Thanks for tuning in. You're coming into the very end of the Backerboard Blitz, but just because I'm done drawing doesn't mean it's over. There's still a lot of fun to be had. Stay tuned. When I finish Mr. Sinister here, I will show you what we have available. We've got a lot of cool stuff still cooking. And this is going to be very, very dark. A great grand finale. Abby, we have just auctioned off the first issue of Incoming. It's a $10 book. And Jason currently is going to receive this original art backerboard. And this will be a great finish because, as I've told you in earlier episodes, I don't have a sense of smell, but this marker will start affecting my sight rather quickly. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit. We'll cover that up. He's got these cool like things that kind of jut off him. And then he's got the shoulder pad things. So I'm going to ghost in his chest here. And we'll be able to put in a couple of highlights. And then the important thing, as these, whatever they are, like capelets cascade over him, we're going to make sure we draw the underside of each of them to kind of show the depth that they'll go, you know, how the distance that they're traveling. And then we'll shade. Some of them will come up, and then when it dries, we'll put a little bit of a gradient on it to kind of sell that it's black coming out of it, you know. Drop shadow here. This is going to be all dark. Oh, absolutely, Abby. We do every Wednesday. We do the Comic and Manga Club. you can watch for free. But then we have the feedback. I believe it's I think it's like $5 or $10 to actually be part of the conversation, get feedback on your artwork immediately. So what we're doing is, we're not doing monkey see, monkey do drawing stuff. We're actually helping people out, kind of guiding them along. Not teaching them how to draw like me, but just to give them the foundation stuff. Look how cool this looks. So heavy dark. I think I can almost smell it. Thank you, Abby. How are they doing in Puerto Rico? Is it like, are they controlling it down there? Probably gonna hit. Yeah, his hair will come down. I'll put a drop shadow back here. And I'm going to leave this one little line, just like that. And then we'll put his metallic armor. We'll put a little bit of a bicep right there. And some metal. Maybe, remember that gradient we were talking about? There we go. Does he have gloves or anything? Just at the very bottom. So we'll go with the forearms here and we'll put a little muscle texture, but gradient here, gradient here. I'm feeling like this looks pretty fun. We'll put my signature here to make sure that I don't draw over it, because I'm going to hit all of this, as you probably well know. This is a very dark sketch that we're doing. They have a curfew, only certain vehicles on the road per day. Governor shut down a lot of businesses. Yeah. There we go. Mr. Sinister, yo. Woo! Feeling that, huh? Well, starting bid on this one is $10. So far, this is Jason's. Look at that bad guy. Yo! This is a good episode. So, a quick review of what we've just done. It's almost like he's getting my sketch for free. So the Mr. Sinister is going to come with incoming number 1, which is a $10 comic. We also have available, as we just said, the first appearance of Thanos. In Iron Man, it's a reprint. Don't get too excited. Well, you got Thanos' mug there. We have Orion. And that comes with Action Comics number 586. We have Conan the King, which comes with Conan number 1 by Kurt Busiek and Carrie Nord. And we have Daredevil, which comes with Daredevil number 252, which was part of the Fall of the Mutants storyline. And this is a double-size issue as well. So a couple of big comics. We will be doing the Monday Night Jam tonight at 6 o'clock. And that's just a fun, interactive drawing experience. You're more than welcome to join us for free, or if you want to be a part of the conversation, you can buy in over at freelunchstudios.com. And we also have the Wednesday Night Comic and Manga Club, which is also at 6. And that you can watch for free, but you can also buy in to get feedback on your work. And then we've got Sequential Arts, which is not live. I pre-record that, and that'll post probably on Friday. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on here. Remember, these are available for bid until 4 o'clock. So I'm going to shut this off and put it up on YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you at the next thing. Wash your hands.